Welcome back to the Rip Curl WSL Finals Men's Match 2 in the water. Australian Ethan Ewing up against Italo Ferreira out of Brazil. And quite a matchup, a contrast in styles, a contrast in stances out in the water. Looking for a ramp on the inside, but he's going to stick to the water, stick to the rail, and that's going to be the opener for the goofy foot out of Brazil. Rosie, looks like with open priority at the beginning of this heat, Italo was maybe looking right, but had to go left because of the positioning.
It's really getting this exchange, but yeah, you see, I mean, Ethan kind of looking over his shoulder, and Italo kind of playing the game, almost like faking right there.
Yeah, I think that went in Ethan's favor right there, because that's a really small wave for today, and he didn't go to his strength, which is air, so I think if Ethan gets one of these rights on a set wave, it could be dangerous.
Yeah, it was this first maneuver here that really started our attention, that drifting air reverse, no grab. And, you know, he flows through this section. This wave got a bit quiet through this middle section, but he was able to kind of keep that rail engaged, keep engaged on this wave, and really close it out quite well, drifting again that tail for the reverse. So he's kind of building on those scores, building on that approach. But it was this right here that really stood out to me, Griff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's doing what he should be doing, is going to the air. If I were him, I'd be wanting to do that. So it's cool to see him doing that. And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Ethan gets a good rep.
Thanks, Strider. And it actually is Italo Ferreira going left, and quick up and out from Ferreira.
He didn't end up making it, but 2 wins. Here's Ethan.
Take us through it, Kaipo.
Here we go with Ethan Ewing. A couple of gaps on the forehand. Little caught behind, and that's going to spell trouble for Ethan Ewing, Ronnie.
Starting to wait that long for that first ride. Obviously, that pressure's building in that situation, Crosby. You've served plenty of heats in your time.
Something happened in this replay. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I think this wave was just a smaller wave, and he probably felt like he had to go a little harder than what he should have done.
Yeah, here's Italo.
Italo takes off, just blasts through that first section, sets those fins free, really building confidence now as he rolls through this ride. Bit of foam in the face. No dramas for the 2019 World Champion as he looks to get on a roll. The only surfer left here on finals day who hasn't had a CT win this year. I think the gold medal run last year really zapped it out of him, but he seems to be the danger man at this point, really starting to build some heavy confidence.
Yeah, that was kind of a bummer, because the wave Italo got was a lot better. If he had waited for that, that would have been the right move. But Italo sure did click in on that. I really liked that turn. He went top to bottom and kicked the tail. So I really like when good surfers do that, and I think that'll be his best wave.
Rosie, talk us through this in the slow motion.
Yeah, well, even just watching, you know, what a punishing thing it is for Ethan to have to watch this wave behind after he kind of got that one with no consequence, because Italo definitely laid into this one. You know, I'm in agreement with you, Griffin. This does seem like Italo's best wave. Just those 2 maneuvers, the high quality that we saw executed from him.
Oh, yeah. They actually have their whole crew from Stratty down here right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got like 3 of his best friends. So, here we go.
Here we go. They're on their feet right now on the cobblestones, and Ethan Ewing up and riding, throws the tail, spins it around, and loses his footing. That was an unfortunate error, Rosie. And this happened during the break, Griffin.
Yep. I think he, under priority, just tried to get some going. And, yeah, I mean, that wave I don't think would have been more than a 5 anyway, so it's probably better off that he fell and just hopefully get back for a set. But yeah, I mean, it's hard because the waves are so much different than it's been all week, so it's probably a little bit tricky for Ethan to figure it out again right now.
Here we go, Ethan Ewing back on his feet again, snaps off the top for the young man from North Stradbroke, throws the tail, riding fakie for a bit, has to catch it back up to the open face, does so. Another vertical snap for Ewing. Now he's starting to line up his best wave so far of this match. Little snap on the inside, kicks off, and looks like he's starting to get some momentum in his corner, Griffin. Rosie.
Yeah, you know, we're just talking about that style from Ethan. He just exudes it. But I think also hearing that number, the 4.33, and knowing what he got done on this wave and the quality of wave, and thinking about Italo's numbers, I think he's going to hear that and he can kind of adjust his expectations too, right? Like the moves that he got done here, he's capable of so much more. So I think in his mind, hearing the numbers, knowing Italo's numbers, he knows he just needs a set to kind of turn things around.
It's subjective, and we just have to keep our heads high and be proud of what we do and the hard work we put in, because I know how much hard work I put in this year, and there's no reason for anyone to take that away from me. So I'm really proud of myself.
Ethan Ewing lining up here. A nice looking peak. Double pump off the bottom for Ewing. Carves off the top. Right back into the whitewater for the rebound. Up into the lip. Throws the tail with some power. Ewing again working his way. Unfortunately, this wave going a bit tapered on the inside, but two outstanding outside maneuvers. Sticks with it for the finish right on the cobblestone. Score that for Ethan Ewing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that'll be around the 5.5, 6 range.
So I think he's kind of adjusting his expectations.
On the replay, Rosie, you can see one more time with Ethan Ewing, some big turns outside.
Yeah, even with that frothy section, I mean, that first had that beautiful open face to it, and then it got milky on the face and then kind of tapered off as it hit this shallower section. It offered him a little bit of opportunity there, but you know, the surfing ability is there. It's just the quality of wave that we're looking at for Ethan. Obviously a lot better from him in this heat, but I want to see him in a clean open face doing what he does.
Well, Griffin, he can chip away at it, and he's likely going to chip away at his requirement. Anything over a 4.33 for Ewing will reduce his requirement to take the lead from Italo Ferreira.
Yep, I think that'll be better than the 4 for sure. And yeah, he really did all he could on this wave. So, well, it looks like just barely better, 4.77. So, what's he gonna, 8.33? Yeah, he can do that. And we just need, oh, looks like there might be some more lines coming in now. This might be a good wave, actually, if Ethan can go.
Here we go. Ethan on the go. Gets down the line. Looks for some open face. Floats up through that first section. Comes around the corner. Throws the tail again into a seamless reverse. One more snap for Ethan Ewing. So building some momentum down the line. Full rail carve back into the whitewater, and the finish for Ewing. So did a great job of getting away under priority and executing on that, Rosie.
Yeah, I mean, so well done from Ethan there. I think, you know, that wave, one of those medium-sized ones, he's just attacking it, though. Every section that's coming his way, he's kind of lighting it up and doing his best here.
Get through this replay first. Give us a breakdown, Griff.
All right, well, he's a little bit behind it, got the float there, and he knew he had to go for it here, and sticks that. And then his transition to there was really nice. And that was really, really nice. And he surfed the end of that wave just perfectly. So he's surfing so good. It's just a bummer that there hasn't been any real waves in this heat. Like, I'd love to see him on a good wave, but yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be his best wave. So we'll see if he can get back out there, and there'll be another one.
Yeah, impressive performance and really clever. 45 seconds remaining, and Ewing scratches into this one again. He needs a 7.77. He needs something big on this wave. Smashes off the top for the first turn. Aggressive second snap for Ewing. All the way around with a roundo, and one more snap for Ethan Ewing. Really turning the volume up and the speed up of his surfing, but again, the wave just going tapered on the inside. Your thoughts, Griffin?
This is probably a better wave from Ethan, though, in my mind. Just well surfed, clean open face. Griffin, what do you make of it?
Yep, that turn, I really like that turn. Right here, nice carve. Yeah, I think it's just the wave just didn't give it to him. Just this whole heat, the waves didn't give it to him. So, yeah, I don't know. It looks like it might come just short. So, yeah, that hurt. I mean, I'm sure he'll be back here next year. So, yeah, really psyched for him. And, yeah, he'll be all right.
Not for a lack of effort. A 6.5 for Ethan Ewing was not enough to turn this heat. So it's Italo Ferreira running up the cobblestones, and he's going to be preparing for match number 3 against Jack Robinson.